Good evening, one and all. 2 viewers at the moment. I hope we're going to get a few more. You are watching MAD Mark V55. We are in SRN F1 and we are at China. This track, it's a Marmite track. It's a love it or hate it. Me personally, I love it. I love it even better when people in front of me spin out on that long right-hander going to the straight. Your drivers tonight, we've got W, Don't White, Maslin Jr., ARC Vettel, Smithy, Sternberg, Swayer, Cam Taylor, Ramy, Sonic Blur, Keynes, Solanke, Reese Campbell, all still in the pits. I don't know whether there's any quali bans or not. Nobody's said anything to me, but I hope you guys have a good race. It is a really good track. We do have a Williams, I think that is at the bottom, going out on track, so I'll go down, see who it is. It certainly is. It's Sonic. You can't park there, mate. Let's get some of the crap up. There we go. So Sonic Blur is the first. Sorry, Solanke is the first on track. Doing a warm lap. He's already done a little bit of grass cutting for the guys who do it on the track. That's a fast right-hander. That's a good corner. This is a good corner. People asking in the chat, why is anti-lock brakes off? I hope this has been set up properly. Here's the nasty right-hander. This thing will bite you. Get off that bloody camera. I hate that camera angle. There you go. So it comes up to the hairpin. We do have a few more guys out on track. So Solanke comes up to the final corner. No, you're not supposed to do that, buddy. At all. That's not going to be a good lap, is it? I take it we're doing a restart. Yeah, ABS is off. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's quit this session. Do apologise about that. Some incompetent person has decided not to put all the assists on. Naughty. But shit happens. Thanks W for the ABS is off. You're welcome. That's the first one of the night. Just waiting for me invite. Just talk amongst yourselves for a minute. Don't go anywhere. 8 viewers at the moment. Welcome to the oldest bastard in Formula 1. Sim racing, should I say. Come on guys, send me an invite. There's the invite. Thank you very much, Reese, if you're watching. Here we go. Right. There we go. We're back in. We're there. We're nearly up and running. Nearly. We'll get there. Five viewers, good evening, welcome. If you don't know, we're just doing a restart because somebody forgot to turn anti-lock braking off. Bloody incompetence, that's all I can call it. You're welcome. Pew, ready up, come on. There's always one, isn't there? There's always one. Right. We go again. Is it going to be Solanke out the first this time? Oh. We have the Red Bull crew of W making a move. Is it going to be W first? Oh, and the Williams. Are they going to get out before it or not? Nope. Oh, they did. He did. Solanke got out first. So what you get for being at the bottom end of the pit lane. So Solanke's out first. Then it's Pugh. And then it's Vettel. So if I can remember that by the end of the warm-up lap. Oh, hello. Pugh wants to be first. Get out my way. I'm first, not you. So Pugh's first on track. Please, in the chat, let me know what the weather is going to be. Qualifying and race, please. So we are on board with Pugh at the moment. Just coming around the hell of a right-hander. Like I said before, it will spit you off into Narnia, that corner, if you're not careful. Dee 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 dee. Around the hairpin. Come up to the final corner to start a flyer. And away he goes. DRS zone. Over the line to start the counter. Goes round the first. Goes round a little second and third. Comes down to the long hairpin, I call it. Up to the left-hander. This is full throttle, 6th gear, yeah. Changing to 7th. It goes down 2. Goes down another 2. This is tricky. If you hit the inside curb there, Narnia. Into the uphill left-hander. It's the right-hander. This is the tricky one. Is he going to keep it going? He is. Slingshots out to that corner going up the massive straight here at China. Hits the DRS zone. Stupid camera angle. Hits the second to last. That's the hairpin. Comes around there nice. No slips, no slides. Hits the final corner. Just, yep, cuts it slightly. Oh, invalidated! No! Vettel over the line to take top spot at the moment. 132.652. Who's next? I'm not sure. I can't find out who's next, sorry. Got no eyes backed off. Here's Ramit. We're on the final. Hits the DRS zone. Takes top spot, 132 dead. And then is that a Ferrari behind him? Oh, it was Keynes. Keynes takes second to 132.6. The other Ferrari on Maslin. No, it isn't. It's the Alpha. No, it wasn't. It was fucking... never mind. Don't listen to me. Not with it tonight. Not with it. Maz is just coming out of the pit. Don't like getting a nice slipstream there. Off his teammate. Comes around the last corner. Cuts that nicely. That's invalidated. That was unlucky. Smithy. Swayer. Where's the other Merc? There it is. Mr. Vettel. He's on an outlap. So I shall hit Mr. Swayer up. Has he been using as he's gone round? Because he's running out of the RS. That isn't going to be a good one. Keynes is on a slow down lap. Don't White is carrying on, but he's got nothing in his ERS bank. Smithy. I think that was Sonic in front of him. It was. Is he starting? No, he's not. So I'll go on with Smithy. Smithy's been using on his way round on the outlap. He did invalidate, but he's now started a lap. He won't have enough ERS to get round to set a decent lap, but... So with Sternberg in 7th at 159, Reece Campbell a 133.343. Sonic Blur has just put a 135.753 in. I'm going to stay with Smithy for the time being. I think he's actually trying to build up so we can go out, so we can carry on. So let's have a look at Sonic. He's just finished a lap. Mr. Swayer, he's out of ERS. Maslin is on an outlap, so let's have a look where Pugh is on the map. I'll go with Maslin. He's first on the... it's him then Smithy, I think. So it comes around the first and second. Into the third. Takes that nicely. And down to the right-hander, tight right-hander. He's got fastest sector 1, as you would expect. Around the fast left-hander. He has a car in front of him. Is that Williams going to get out of the way? Yes, he does. Well done. The uphill left-hander. Now he comes to the tricky long right-hander. You've got to stay tight here. That's as tight as he's going to get it. Up the long straight. Hits the DRS zone. Wide open. 200 mile an hour. 201, 202, 203, 203 as he hits the brakes to go into the hairpin. Sorry, I was looking at something else then. Comes around the last corner, doesn't cut it, stays on track, hits the DRS. Where's it taking him? It takes him to P1, 130.981. Absolutely great lap. Is that Smithy that's coming around now? Yep. He is on a lap. I don't think he's going to have enough ERS, which he's not. He's going to run out around about now. I didn't quite get what the miles per hour were on that. Hits the final corner now, slightly cuts it, stays on track, hits the DRS zone, over the line. A 137.28. He was minus 4 seconds, 4.5 seconds on his lap there. His previous lap. Well done. That's a Williams. That is going in the pits. Let's have a look at Reece Campbell. Has he got his teammate in front of him? He has. And they are both on laps, I think. Nope. Let's have a look. I think they are. So Rami is on the straight. Hits the DRS zone now. Wide open, foot to the floor. Let's see what he can do. 203. 204 just. 204 mile an hour before he hits the hairpin. He's invalidated. I don't know where he invalidated, but he did. Reece Campbell hits the last corner. DRS zone over the line. He's plus 0.032 or 133.343. Oops. 2 Red Bulls. One going in the pits, okay. The other one is W, is going in the pits. The other one hits the line, Dunk White, a 132.717. Okay. That's got to be Sternberg, who has gone to 5th, a 132.5. So we have Dunk White out. He is on a cool down lap, I do believe. We have Reece Campbell, who is on a cool down lap. We have Solanke, who is on a cool down lap. And Sternberg. I can't see him being on a lap, but he looks like he is. I'll stick with him for a minute. he isn't using at the moment, so I think he's on a cooldown lap. Hi Stuart. Got gunners in the chat there from another league that I comms and do co-comms and I race on. Good evening Stuart, how the devil are you? It's the man who is madder as a bag of frogs. Love it. Love it, love it. So we do have people who are on outlaps at the moment. Let's have a look who's first. It will be Sonic. It will be Sonic. Where's Smithy? Okay, it is Sonic then Smithy. Or is it Swayer next? No, Swayer's in the pit. There's the other Merc. It might be Vettel. Let's stay with Sonic for a minute. Goes over the line, starts the timer. Hits the tricky turn 1. And the trickier turn 2. There it is. Turn 3. There's turn 4, stay tight. He has. Cut that one a little bit. He didn't. There's turn 5. The tight right hander there. It's flying up here. This is... He's a 7th gear. Round there, wow. Comes in, goes, it should go down 2. Yep. He does. Comes out of there, up 1. Just keeps it on track, that's the tricky part. Uphill left-hander coming up. That's off camber and it will spit you. If you're not careful. The long right-hander seems to go on forever. That's nice. He's coming up to the DRS zone. Hits it now. Wide open. 208, 210, 211, 12, 13, 213 mile an hour before he hits the hairpin. He's on 0-0 wings. He must be. Hits the last corner, comes round, keeps it within the track limits, over the line, and it takes him 10th, up one place, a 134.3. Good on you, Stu. Good on you. So we'll go on with Reece Campbell, or is it Smithy? It is, it's Smithy then Reece Campbell. Alfa Romeo goes round the last corner, keeps it within the bounds, over the DRS zone, hits the line, takes him 7th, 132. Reece Campbell has now started his lap. Smith is on a cooldown. Here's Keynes in the Ferrari. He's coming up on a Merc. Is that Merc going to get out of his way? It did. Very nice. Long right hander coming up. Keep it tight. Keep it tight around there. And he does. Slingshot out of that corner. Hits the DRS zone now. Gets a little bit of a toe off that Red Bull. That was cheeky. Hits the hairpin. Coming out the hairpin there. No mistakes whatsoever. Over the final corner. Hits the DRS zone. Over the line. Takes him 4th, a 132.022. That is a good lap. Here's Ramit. Have we got a... Oh, the Merc. He's just starting. I shall go back to ram it. He's coming around the hairpin. He has no ERS, so I can't see him putting in a decent lap in. He's not, he's dived into the pits. Good on you, lad. Vettel is on a lap, but he's just started. We have yellows. I think he's just, the Ferrari is getting well out of the way. Was it Keynes? It is, it's Keynes. Gone gravel trapping. Keynes, can't park there, mate. Sternberg is on a lap. Can he beat the 132.5 that he's set? Hits the uphill. Chicane off Camber, by the way. Comes around, keep it tight. Maslin has hit the front, kept the front, should I say, a 130.668. Hits the DRS zone for Sternberg. That Merc is getting a nice toe off him as well. I missed the speed then, doesn't matter, it's not important. Hits the last corner. Oh! Where's that Merc gone? Was it Swayer, the Merc? Nope, it must have been Vettel. So Sternberg invalidated that lap. He's 1 minute 37. I don't think he's gonna make it to do another one. Keynes is going over the line now. Keynes didn't do very well, he was plus 41 there. So everybody's retired except for Reece Campbell, who's now just in the pits. And that is qualifying. So on qualifying we have P1 Maslin Jr, 2 W, 3 Rami, 4 Keynes, 5 Vettel, 6 Reece Campbell, 7 Sternberg. I shall do the rest in a minute. 8 Smithy, 9 Dunkwhite, 10 Swayer, 11 Sonic Blair, 12 Solanke, 13 Cam Taylor. And that is your lineup on the grid for the race. Four viewers at the moment. Good evening, thank you for sticking with me. Yes, I am a boring fart, but hey, life's shit, isn't it? You're welcome. So I think there's going to be a slight break. I think it's a few minutes break, and then while they go and have a pee or get a drink or have a drink or set up the fuel and what have you. So just give them a couple of minutes and they'll be back. Got any drivers in the chat? Please tell me if it's going to rain. I do like to know now and again, so because if it rains it'll cock everybody up really, won't it? I think it will, because they'll all have dry setups on and then they go into a rain. It'd be great. Race goes dry, wet, halfway through, then dry again. Race is dry, wet. Right, so it's dry, then it'll go wet to halfway through, then dry again. Oh, thanks W. That's going to spice things up. So what do people do now? Yes, very spicy, W. What do people do now? Do they go for a wet setup and take off while it's wet, when it becomes wet? Or do they stay on a dry setup and coat with it through the wet part? Me personally, I don't have wet setups. I only go off my dry setups. And to be honest, they seem to work for me, but I don't know. It's totally up to the driver and his preference. But it certainly gets spicy when the wet comes. There's going to be a lot of you're welcome, I think. I shall keep an eye out for the rain coming. And don't forget, people, there is no formation lap. We are straight off. So, no warming of the tyres. But it does give you a bit of an advantage, that, because you wear your tyres out going around the track around about 1 to 2%. 5 lights, China, race, away we go. Away we go, Maslin Jr. first, W is second. Looks like Maz is going to keep the lead, and W is going to butt the Ferrari of Keynes as just to Rami going into the first. Can he keep it? He's on the outside. He was on the inside, now on the outside. Rami has took that position back, but Keynes has got Vettel in the Merc on his arse end. So we'll keep an eye on Vettel there. Whoop, where's Smithy going? Oh! Spinderella, spin me up one time. My word. You're welcome. Vettel is on the back of the Ferrari of Keynes. We have Reece Campbell as well. I'll keep an eye on Reece Campbell's time for the time being. I will stay on Vettel as they come out of that right-hander, that tricky right-hander up the big straight. Maz is now 1.7 in the lead, and Rami and Pugh are going at it hammer and tongs. This is good racing from these guys. Maz, fastest lap, 1:36.354. Rami is fighting to keep Pugh behind him. W, should I say? Sorry. He told me off last week. Do I care? Nah. Let's just go down to Reece Campbell. He's on the back of the Aston of Sternberg. Coming around the right hander there. Slight uphill to the fast left hander. Looks like Sternberg slightly quicker through that little Little corner. But Reese does catch him up through this section. Is he going to be able to? Is he? Ooh, Dunk White went slightly wide there. Bit of track extending there. If anywhere, this is going to be the place that Reese Campbell is going to go for Steinberg. Up to Keynes. Keynes has just took. Oh, he's trying to come back. Oh, a little bit to touchy-feely there. Few keeps that second. Maslin, another fastest lap, 1:34.8. Keynes is still on the arse end of Pugh. But Vettel is catching Keynes. Keynes is fighting with Pugh, giving Vettel the opportunity to catch and probably pass. Let's see if he does it or not. Back down to Reese because he is hot on the tail of Sternberg again. I think this is only a matter of time. He needs to get past him quick, sooner rather than later, should I say, because Reese Campbell is on the reds, which are the softs, and Sternberg yellows, which are the mediums, and those softs will die off quite quick. This is the closest battle at the moment, so I'll stick with it for the time being. W seems to have dropped Keynes. Maz has fucked off into the distance. He's 2.7 ahead. But here comes Reese. DRS is wide open. He's not managed to pass him though. Comes around the hairpin, coming up to the last corner. He's still within. He's fighting and fighting and using what he can. Comes around 1 and 2. Goes for the inside. Not a good idea, that's it. But he's going to do it. He's going to have to do it pretty soon. Like I said, those soft tyres will go off pretty damn soon. Here's Vettel. He's still on the back of Keynes. He's half a second. Sternberg is now dropping Reese Campbell. Reese Campbell's coming back in this section. Go on to Reese Campbell. I can stand the rain. It's coming. The rain is here. I can see it on my screen. Rain is falling. Who's going to gamble first? Who's going to be the big balls of the outfit and dip in and do it this lap? Let's see. Well, it's none of the top 7. 8's just gone past. Reese Campbell is on the arse end now. Not a very good corner to do a dive. If you're at the side, yes. If you're behind, don't do it. So nobody has dipped in the pits for intermediates yet. I'm not surprised because it isn't coming down that much. It is coming down, but it's not coming down all that much. But as Reese comes round, the right-hander into the pretty tight left-hander and then into the next left-hander, he does catch him. He does catch him coming up there. Keynes, just nip up to Keynes because he is 3/10 behind Vettel. Is Vettel struggling as the track gets wetter? Keynes is on the back. I think this is a done job by Keynes. He goes for the outside move. And he takes it. Is he going to try and come back? Vettel thinks better of it. Well done. He's not got the traction to get up the side into the last. So they come round into the straight. Keynes has took Vettel. Job done for the moment. But Vettel's coming back. This is what I was saying. You've got to be up the inside to take that corner. It does throw you wide, but he's managed to keep it. Into turn 3. He has kept it. Very good job done, to be fair. Keynes is sticking with him though. We are 6 laps. Slight rain, but the hards seem to be the better tyre at the moment. To be honest, if anybody is on softs, they are on the better tyre because they hold the heat in the rain. So as it starts raining like this, it's now coming down harder. So the softs will become the better tyre for the time being, with them holding the heat. This is the closest battle. Vettel is pulling away from Keynes. For me, dive into the pits. Definitely. Let's see who goes in first. That's a no. Rami's a no. Pugh's gone in the pits. Pugh's dived first. Keynes has not. Vettel's gone through. So we have 2, Vettel and W, in the pits. We have yellow flags. Why do we have the yellow flags? Who's hit the wall? Reece Campbell has hit the wall coming into the pits. I wish I'd have caught that on camera. You're welcome. So Maz has stayed out and he's having to slow down for the Delta. I've realised that it's raining, yes. They haven't. Well, some of them have. 4 of them have. The rest of them haven't. This is where it's going to get spicy, because the safety car is going to bunch everybody up. But Maz hasn't pitted, Rami hasn't pitted, Keynes hasn't pitted, Stjernberg hasn't pitted, Dunk White hasn't pitted, Cam Taylor hasn't pitted, W has. So, with him being held on the Delta, is he going to have the time to go and take the lead? I don't think so, to be honest. Maz is too far ahead. Because he is going rather slow because of that Delta. So Maz dives in the pits. Rami dives in the pits. So all the front 5, 6 even, all the front 6 will now dive into the pits. Okay, Maz is on his way out. Pugh. Where's Pugh? Pugh has just come round the last, heading down now. The Delta should go off for him. He's up to 3rd. He's up to third. Vettel is fourth. Keen's fifth. Dunkwhite and Cam are still in the pits. Dunkwhite has just come out. Cam Taylor's just come out. No. So, oh, we have somebody who's just spun it. That was Solanke. He's just spun coming out of the last corner. You're welcome. And he's got a penalty. You're welcome. Just let me have a look at what penalty he has. It's a drive-through. You're welcome. Wow, the safety car, the position changed. The best one is Cam Taylor up 5. And the loser is Smithy down 4. That's damn unlucky. Damn unlucky. Everybody's done one stop. So I'm behind safety car at the moment. We are just waiting for Smith, Swayer, Solanke and Sonic to catch up. It should be in after this lap. These two at the back, Swayer and Smith, they should catch up quite easy. So we had Reece Campbell smashing into the pit lane wall, which I didn't catch on stream, which I am very disappointed about. But he did get a "you're welcome," so there you go. At least he got one of those, hey. Ooh. Somebody went off track then. I think it was Pure who went off track. So Rami took, I think he took the opportunity there. He's very well within his rights. As long as Pugh went fully off track. Wish it wouldn't go on that bloody thing. Get off. Thank you. These two at the back need to come on and oh, 5-second penalty, severe collision for Solanke. You're welcome. 7 viewers, good evening, welcome. You're listening to MAD MARK55, the old bastard. And safety car is in this lap, which means Maz now becomes the safety car. He will back everybody up. I am not sure whether that's allowed, guys. I'm sure the FIA rules are you are supposed to be in a line. The safety car has now gone in. He will go. I reckon he'll go just after the corner. As he comes out of the corner, he'll put his foot down and go. Oh, he's not. He's waiting. He's gone. He's gone now. So Maz has restarted. And Pugh is on the arse end now of Rami. coming down the straight, the pit straight. Rami's defended really nicely there, coming into turn one, but sorry, W. Oh bollocks, whatever. Rami's in second, W is in third. Maz has fucked off like he normally does. Ooh. Can he get it? Has he got the grunt to get out of that corner? Too wide round here, doesn't go. Oh yes, it fucking does, he says. Pure has now gone to second, Rami third. That's a great move. That is a great move around there, especially when it's wet. That is total trust in that car. Rami had a look there. Nothing doing. This is where we'll get some spinners. So Rami is in third, chasing down W. And Vettel is hot on the tail. I thought that Sonic was going to go for it then. Sonic on Swayer. Is he going to get the drive? No, he's not. Oh, that's a warning. There you go. We do have the back markers coming up. Into the pits goes Smith. Still on softs. What are you doing, you madman? Bloody mad! So I'm on with Maz. He's 2.7 ahead of W, who is 7 tenths, 6.6, 7, 6, never mind, 8 tenths in front of Rami. I think W's leaving him behind. Vettel is behind Rami. I think Rami's struggling in these wet conditions. But Keynes isn't. Keynes is flying. Keynes comes out of the long right-hander. Coming up the long straight. He's getting out of his slipstream for some reason. Might be cooling his tyres down, don't know. But these two are the closest. Well, these three, should I say, are the closest at the moment. Rami, Vettel and Keynes. I'll stick with Vettel at the moment because I can keep an eye on both the other guys' times. So Pugh is in second. Vettel, who I'm on with, is in fourth. Rami is in third there. In the Alpha. Bit of a wiggle there from that Red Bull coming out of that corner. Here comes Rami into the tight right-hander. There's a slide and a half. That slide has just given Vettel a chance to pick up a few tenths. And he's took that chance. He's now 3 tenths behind Rami. So these two coming round the right-hander. Nobody has spun yet going through there, which is good news. It's very good news. Rami's now pulled out that extra 3 tenths. slams on for the hairpin. Coming up to the last corner. Vettel hot on his tail. Let's give Sonic a little bit of TV time. Sonic goes around the last corner, and that's a warning. And the Red Bull of Dunk White, he normally comes on strong at the end of a race. These wet conditions do nobody any favours whatsoever. Solanke's at the back. There's Smithy, just coming round the last corner. Give it a bit of a cut. So Rami is now dropping Vettel slightly. Vettel seems to catch him in this section. It's the double left-hander. Come up the straight to the uphill left-hander. And we've got Keynes right on the back of Vettel now. Keynes seems to be doing okay in these in this wet weather. It has stopped raining. I do not see any rain anymore. All I can see is the spray. So this track will be drying out pretty damn soon. Ooh! That was a bit of a late break, but he managed not to kiss the arse end of Vettel. Yep, I cannot see any rain. So this track is in for a dry up session. Give it 2 or 3 laps and it'll be dry, I think. That's when all Stjernberg is in the pit. What is he going to go on? Is he going to take the chance and go on mediums or softs? Me personally, mediums. Let's see what he goes on. He's gone hards. They'll be too cold. He will be all over the place. He will be all over the place. Let's see what he does into the first corner. Yep, look how wide. Those tyres are not sticking anywhere. Not yet. Oh, he's taking it very tentatively down there as Smithy's coming up on his arse end. He went a bit wide there. Smithy will take this position, I think. There is still spray on the track. Smithy has pulled a second. There you go. And he's in the wall and out of the race. 2 laps too late, too early that pal. 2 laps too early. Safety car is out. So I will go on Maz. People are jumping in the pits. So Keynes has gone in. I think Stjernberg chose the wrong tyre there. He should have gone on the medium. Those would have been the better tyre. Oh, what's Cam going on? Cam's going on the mediums. That's the correct tyre. Let's see if it drives up before the safety car comes in. It looks like Solanke is struggling down there at the back. If I was him being at the back, I would pit, stick a medium on and get out of there, because he will then be on the fresher tyre than the guys who's just pit. So we've got Dunk White in, just coming out. Sonic's just coming out. Mediums. What's Don't White gone on? Mediums. That is the correct tyre while it's still a bit wet. But if it dries up, Keynes, who's on the hards, will have the better tyre. After 3 laps, I would have thought, and if he can get them up to temperature while it's wet, even better. Even better. So let's have a look. Mazza's not pit yet. He's still on the Delta. W hasn't pit. Rami won't have pit. Nope. Vettel, I think he is still on. Yep, he's still on. Keynes, he's pit. 3-second penalty. Multiple warnings for W. He didn't need that. You're welcome. You cannot overtake under safety car, sir. So let's just looking at the tyres. Oh, no, that isn't allowed because you're both still on track. You should have gone off track to do that. Okay, people are now coming in the pits. Everybody's ditching those intermediates. Softs for Swayer. That pit lane looks dry. So what's Smithy going to go on? Smithy's going on softs. Solanke. I think Solanke will go on softs. But he might go on hards. Because hards will go to the end of the race. And the track is dry. The track is dry. Taking his time coming up to the line. What's he gonna go on? Hards, I reckon. I can't see. What's he gone on? He's gone on mediums. It's a good choice. He's got rid of his intermediates, gone on mediums. That's a good choice, that. Pugh's still got that. Oh, he's got a 3-second penalty. He got rid of the drive-through, he did. Well done. Okay. I think we've got another 2 laps to go before Solanke catches up. That track is now bone dry. So we are under safety car, guys. We are just waiting for the 5 cars at the back, which is Solanke, Smithy, Sonic Blur, Dunk White and Swayer to catch up. Solanke is way back. He's just coming over the start finish line. He hits that now, and the other guys are halfway around the track. It won't take him long to catch up. SRM Reese, fucking love China. So do I. But you live it out, you live it, you binned it. The thing is, that pit lane, it's a bastard, to be honest. So as we wait now just for Solanke to join the party, get on the arse end of these guys. It will be another lap, I think. Yeah, it's normally cold by now. Couldn't stop in the wet. That's the thing is, Reese, in the dry, it's so easy, that pit lane. And I agree with you, it is a nightmare in the wet. It really is, especially if you're on slicks. But at least you didn't do what Stjernberg did and went on a daft tyre while it was still wet and the tyre were cold and lose it and smash into the wall. Damn unlucky. But I did say those were the wrong tyres to go on. You should have waited another lap. See, this is where I go when I'm talking on the stream. I do give people tips and a bit of information, and people don't listen to the stream, you see, or watch it. They'd rather watch it after. But me myself, while I'm driving, I will listen to the stream, because information does come over, and I do give information while I'm commentating. And you pick up some good tips and some good information off me, like the ERS, how much he's got that's in front of you, and how much you've got, and how much the guy behind you's got. I give all those tips out. Kind like that, me. I'm a good lad. So everybody's caught up. The safety car is in. There's the official notification of that. So Maz again will become the safety car. He will bunch everybody right up, and he will go as slow as he possibly can to bunch everybody and let that safety car get as far in front as he can. I think this time he will go just after he comes out of the hairpin. He went halfway up that. He went around about where the safety car is now on the last one. So I think he'll do it as he comes out the corner, because that's his best opportunity. He's gone. He's gone. He's caught him napping. He even caught me napping. He's gone. The race is on. He's pulled out a second lead already. Let's have a look. He's caught them all napping. He has. He caught W, Rami and Vettel. Keynes has got Cam Taylor on his ass. Keynes is on the slower tyre for the time being, whereas Cam isn't. Cam is on the mediums. Keynes is on the hards. So as they come on to the downhill right-hander, it is a bit of a tight corner, that. This is a 6th, maybe 7th gear corner. There you go, 7th gear. I'm going to stay with this battle. I'm watching Dunk White's times as well. Take them off. Cam Taylor needs to get by Keynes and pull away. because those hards will give it another 2 laps, and those hards will be up to temperature, and away he'll go. Here he goes, and there he goes. Absolutely brilliant. And who's in the Merc? Swayers took an opportunity there. He went up the side of Keys as well, so Keys lost 2 in 1. Pugh 1:32.9, fastest lap. So we've now got Swayer, who is going to be catching Cam Taylor, because he's now on the faster tyre, but he needs to do it sooner rather than later. I don't think these tyres will go till the end, not on this track. Go down to Dunk. Who's on behind Dunk? I'll go with Smithy. Smithy is on the softs. Dunk White's on the mediums. Fast against slow, tyre wise. Ooh, bit of a lift. Oh, there's a bit of a mistake there from Dunk. Bit too much curb. Double left-hander. This is good racing from these two. There's the uphill chicane. Here's the right-hander. Causes a lot of troubles, this right-hander. You get it wrong, it's spitting you far into Narnia. Look at these three. Let's go up to Dunk because he's making a move. See you later, Alligator. He's coming back. Is he going to be able to? Is Keen's going to be able to come back on that one? No. And Smithy goes through as well. So Smithy takes Keen's, Dunk White takes Keen's for 7th and 8th. Someone's just gone in the pit, and it's Keen's. I think he's rued the day he went on those tyres. He'll be going on softs, guaranteed. So we have Swayer. He's on the back of Cam. One on softs and one on mediums. Cam being the one on mediums. I think that was the wrong tyre to go for. The reds, the softs. They don't last round here. The tyre deg round here is awful with the softs. Awful. Alright for 2 or 3 laps. And then they just fall off a cliff. You're gone. DRS wide open there. For Swayer, he's going to make that move. See you later, Alligator. Ooh. Good break down there. Good braking from Cam. Cam will come back. Cam will come back on that one. Guaranteed it. Those softs will not last at all. And he is doing. Here he goes. And there he goes. Let's see what happens into this corner. Ooh. A little bit opportunistic. Thought better of it. Thank you very much. I'll see you later. Says Cam Taylor. And there he is. He's taking off now. He's dropped him by 4/10. He is trying to come back at him though. I don't think he's going to have any... Ooh, he's a bit wide there. Was Swayer going through there. DRS is enabled, I do believe. So we're on board with Swayer, who's just been overtaken by Cam. But he is in DRS. He's not got much ERS. How much has Cam got? Cam's got 33 and Swayer's got 9 now, as he's using Using. He's not going to have enough space to get past. That's a dive if you do it. He's gone for it. That was silly. Sorry, but that was silly. Because you've just compromised yourself to dunk white now. Because dunk white will catch you now. And that was the Red Bull. No, it wasn't. It was the Alfa Romeo of Smithy going really wide. Extending the track well, not slightly, a fucking lot. So Smithy is the closest battle at the moment. He is behind Dunk White. Still have 6 viewers. Thank you for sticking with me. I hope I've not bored you. Smithy needs to get off them softs, I'm sorry. He is catching him, but oh, that was a slide and a half. He was just checking out his back tyres then as they come past him. That's all they were doing. So we are on lap 24 now of 28. Because Maz has just gone over the line. Let's have a little bit of Maz time. He's 3.5 in front of W, who is 5.3 in front of Rami. Rami is behind, in front of Vettel, sorry. Vettel is catching him. He's 1.7 behind at the moment and catching. Go back down to Smithy. He seems to be being dropped by Dunk now. He catches him a hell of a lot through this section. A hell of a lot. He's took 4/10 out of him. Oh, Dunk White, you didn't need that. 3-second penalty. Multiple warnings for you. You're welcome. Reese in the chat. Keynes, a lot of work to do to get fastest lap and into the points for it to count. Yes. Yes, he has. But let's just have a look at Keynes. He's pitted, hasn't he? Has he gone on to softs? I saw the 2 Williamses having a bit of a ding-dong up ahead then. Let's see if Keynes can get the fastest lap on this lap. He hasn't got it yet. There is time though, there is time. And Sonic and Solanke, teammates, are having a little bit of a, they were having a little bit of a ding dong. Smithy. So I tell you what, Smithy's doing absolutely brilliant on them softs. He's kept with Dunk and caught him. This is his best lap up to now. Dunk is out of DRS zone on Swayer, but Smithy is within DRS of Dunk. And I think this is where he'll do it. He's just got to do it and keep it. There's 3 laps to do. Has he kept enough? He's not. Save your ERS, buddy. Save your ERS. That's all I say. Don't White is on the back of Swayer though. I think Swayer's made a mistake somewhere. That's a warning for Swayer. Gotta be. Don't White is gonna dive right in the outside here. He will have the better tyre for it. Oh, that was a little bit of a touch. Oh, look at Smithy. Smithy's having a right go here. As they come down the downhill right-hander. That's a bit of a wide line to take. But he will get a decent coming around the right left-hander, the fast left-hander. You go down another gear. Smithy was unlucky then. Smithy was very unlucky coming around T1, T2. Swayer's now pulled out a full second. Smithy is now a second. He hasn't got DRS. Has Smithy? Nope. Don't White seems to catch Sway a hell of a lot. Oh. Let's go down to Solanke. Solanke has Tuki's partner. He's Tuki's teammate. Oh, bit of a slide there. Coming out of the hairpin. Is Solanke going to be able to keep it going down this straight? He has the DRS. He's going for the outside. Sonic's took it back. Solanke is back to 11th. Cam didn't get an at you're welcome. Cam, you're welcome. Fresh is soft on the whisker. Ah, yeah. Solanke is sticking with him. He's falling off a bit now. 27 of 28. That was a bit of an outbreak. Ooh. That was, oh shit, I'm gonna hit. While we're on 28, I am gonna stick with Maz for the final lap. So Maslin Jr., an excellent race again. He is the guy to beat in SRN. He's right on the edge. Billy needs to stay within 3 of Dunk. He's right on the edge. Who's Billy? So here we go, Maz is coming up the final straight. Hits the hairpin, round the hairpin. Little squirt up to the final corner. Over the line to take the China Grand Prix. There's Pio over the line. That's the second place. Rami third. Vettel is fourth. Cam Taylor. He comes round the final corner. He's going to take the 5th place. Swayer, no penalties. He will take 6th. Dunk White will come over as well. He has a penalty, I think. Yep, Smith. Smithy gets 7th. Dunk White 8th. Keynes comes round the final corner. He gets 9th. Sonic will get 10th. And 11th will be Solanke. And that is your China Grand Prix. Absolute fabulous race. Threw a spanner in the works with the rain, but it is what it is. Cam Taylor, he gets driver of the day. There the guys are, taking the podium positions. Maz waving like a big puff, as he normally does. Well done, guys. Absolutely brilliant. I shall go into race director and get incidents. Diddly 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 do. There are a lot. Christ almighty, there are a lot. Back to drivers. Oops, invite to party. Sorry, mate. I pressed the wrong one. Invite to party. Oh, I can't invite Rami because he's crossplay. I'll bring in Vettel. I think he's cross. No, he's not. View gamer card. Invite a party. So, unfortunately, I cannot invite Rami because he's crossplay. So I'll have Maz, W and Vettel if they all join.
Hello.
Hey Maz, include your audio, my dear. I think it's only going to be you.
Mate.
I think it's only going to be you again. I've invited Vettel because I couldn't invite the P3 guy. He's crossplay,
Yeah.
and I've invited W, but he's not joined and he's gone offline.
Yeah, he's gone off.
Yeah. So it looks like it's just me and thee again, Paul.
Just you and me again, mate.
It is. So, absolutely astounding race again. Waving like a big puff at the end there on the podium, which I like. How was that race for you?
I mean, yeah, it was a good race. Like, it was. I mean, there's not really too much else to say about it, to be honest. It was quite a comfortable race.
There's not.
I mean, you took off. Big-headed. Yeah, I don't want to be big-headed, but it was quite
well, I can do that for you. You took off and left the fucking lot of them behind. You know what I mean? The rain hit. You took off again, and all they could see was your mist.
It was like the rain was a one for a spanner in the works. To be fair, no one knew how long it was going to stay. I know Billy stayed out hoping it would clear because it was there for such a short period of time.
He did. He stayed on the softs, and when he went in, I called him the biggest fool walking and driving.
Did you?
I did. What the hell are you still doing out on them? You are mad.
Well, apparently his race engineer was telling him that it wasn't quite a crossover point, but everyone else was saying it was in.
But the thing is, you would have thought everybody else had gone in for inters. You would have thought somebody else would have stayed out to make your mind up, but nobody did. And with everybody going in, it's like, I've got to go in. I've got to go in.
Yeah.
You know, so, I mean, the rain hit, you fucked off again, and everybody was just fighting behind you. Really good race, really good to commentate on. Then it went dry again, and you did exactly the same. See you later, alligator.
I see. WPR UI, he was like, I knew he had drained a lot of battery to try and stay in my DRS.
Yes.
And he made I mean, so did I. I drained a lot of battery to try and get out of DRS, but I was down to like 20%, 30%, I think, maybe even less than that. But he made a little wobble on one of the exits, I think, on the
Yes.
second lap before I was about to
Yeah.
DRS, and I saw that and I kind of took advantage of it, and I just
Well,
planted
why not?
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the chat, Reese is in the chat. He's asked me to ask you, what
Yeah.
do you reckon to your teammate going on fucking hards?
It's one of the worst decisions ever. That's a Ferrari strategy right there.
Exactly. Exactly. I was saying, as he went in, I thought, you've got to go on mediums. Mediums or
Yeah.
softs, you're fine. He hit the hards, and I said immediately when he put the hards on, you're too early for hards. You should have gone mediums. You're going to spin out. They'll be too cold. You can't get the heat in them in the wet.
Yeah.
He went
I
five
mean,
corners and hit the wall.
so like you can that I was. I mean, the medium's absolutely fine for me,
Yeah.
but I knew I was actually after I went in and seen how long the safety car stayed out for, and there's only 10 laps left.
Yes.
I wish I'd gone on the softs just
Yeah.
because I knew. Like, I like it from practicing. I knew the softs could last about 12 laps before they
Yeah.
completely went off.
Yeah.
So I wish I'd gone on the softs, but the mediums are safe tire
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah.
But I don't know what my teammate was doing, but he's there's a week break now, and he's finally glad he can get rid of the shit pedals. Now he's got new pedals that have been delivered tomorrow, and we expect to see a
Excellent.
new. We meant to see a new Keens come Imola. Was in a couple of weeks' time because there's a week's break.
Excellent. Excellent stuff. But all in all, fantastic race. You deserve every race. By pulling that out like that, you deserve every race.
Yes, mate. I had a bit of a. It was a little bit of a gift for Tronzik and Halliday not racing, to be fair, but
yeah. To be honest, I think I really think you'd have done the same even if Tronzik had have been racing.
not by
that much.
Not by that margin.
No, I agree with you
that
there.
margin.
But I think because you two, you and then Tronzik, you're brilliant in the wet. I've watched you before. I've commentated on you before in the wet. You're brilliant. There are a couple of other drivers that are really good in the wet, but you two seem to like you're at the peak when you're in the wet, and you just go. It's great to see. It's great to watch. You know,
Yeah,
so
it's just finding traction. That's all it is.
yes, it is. It is. There's a lot of people don't know that if you're coming out of a slow corner, if you gear up one and half throttle, and then gear up again, you've got your traction there. A lot of people don't realise that. You know, I found that out when going round. Where was it? Singapore.
Yeah.
There was a guy who was 3 seconds quicker than me in the dry, and he wasn't very. He was all right in the wet, but I did a full 3 hours in the wet of practice, and found out that if you gear up one half throttle, gear up again, and put your throttle down, you've got the traction to get away. And I beat him by about 16 seconds.
Nice.
You know, and that's how I learned. I mean, I do a lot of practicing. I don't know whether you do or not, but you know, that's how I get to learn things.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I'm not gonna beat around the bush. I'll fucking live on this game.
Yeah. Yeah. Reese in the chat again. Tell him to give credit where credit is due. I think he said it in the chat, in the stream chat. I think the credit will come when the new pedals come and he shows that he can back his partner up, to be honest.
I'm sure he'll be. I can almost guarantee he'll be a bit quick. He will be quicker. It's
I
just
think
a matter
he will.
of how much quicker he will get.
I think he will. I have seen Keane's race before, and he is pretty quick. So I think with the new pedals, he's going to be another driver for you guys who's watching the stream, who's been racing tonight. I think he's going to be another guy to watch out for.
shout out to Cam Taylor for not taking anyone out tonight.
Yes, big shout out to Cam.
Big shout out to Cam Taylor.
He did pretty well tonight, you know. He really did. He kept it on track. I think I only had 2 you're welcomes tonight, 3 maybe. And one was a drive-through. One was Cam. I can't remember who the other one was. I can't remember. It is in the. I missed one. I know. Just let me have a read. Engineer. I can't see it. I did miss one. It was in the stream chat, but I give it him anyway. So
yeah,
you know. So anyway, well done. Thank you very much.
No worries, mate. No worries.
For you and all the guys at SRN, and if you're still watching, have an absolute brilliant Christmas. Hope you get what you want off Santa Claus.
Yeah.
And I will see you in the new year.
Couple of weeks' time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Have a great one, and I shall speak to you all very soon.
See you later, mate.
See you later, bud. As I said, guys, have an absolute wonderful, wonderful Christmas and an even better New Year. You have been listening to MAD Mark V55 in SRN League. I shall see you soon. Have a good one. Bye.